Thanks for tuning in to High on Horror. I'm Drew.
And I'm John. This episode and every future episode is dedicated to all the horror hounds and smokers out there who want to expand their knowledge of the genre and have a good time.
On today's episode, we're diving into the announcement of a brand new Predator anime film with first look images already making waves. We're also taking a peek at freshly released stills from the upcoming I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot. In other news, Gremlins 3 is officially moving forward. Yep, and a sequel to Beetlejuice is on its way. Plus, our featured film review this week spotlights Dead Male, an eerie indie gem making its debut on Shudder later this week. All that and more coming up right now on High on Horror. Interviews, reviews, and the latest news all rolled into one.
All right, it's time for Stream Wreck, that segment of our show where we discuss which stream we're getting wrecked on. And this week, Drew, you brought this for us, a pre-rolled from Elevated. I don't like how they, what they call them. It's a Mango Dragon, that's fine, because that's a stream. Juicy Sticks.
I mean, Mango Dragon sounds cool, but yeah,
Juicy Sticks. I'd maybe go with a different name.
Yeah, that's...
But we got us a 0.75 gram, and the way they make theirs is they use the whole blood flower is infused with a proprietary process that combines melted diamonds, natural botanical terpenes, and pure keef, all contained within the pre-roll to produce a potent flavor, explosion, and high THC count for that desired liftoff or couch lock without mess and burn of a traditional pre-roll. Which I will say, I can't remember what brand I got, but I got a bunch of these pre-rolls too because I like Elevated.
Yeah.
But I got another brand, and it was on sale. It was a pack, like 2-pack of 2.5 grams for $9. I lit the first one up and went, this tastes like ass.
Oh, shit.
I was like, is this why they're $9? They just can't get rid of them?
And what was the flavor? Do you remember?
Oh, shit. I actually have the receipts still in front of me. Shit. I don't know. Here.
I'm curious.
Oh, it was called Fritter Liquor by Colta.
Okay.
Usually I like Colta, but that...
Oh, so it wasn't a Elevated one that you were saying?
No. It was a separate brand.
Yeah, because I was going to say Elevated is the vape that I got. I got the Peach Mango vape cart right now, and I'm liking that. It's good. It's good. It kicks. It's like a fucking cannon.
Yeah, so, I mean, if they want to send us some free merch or something, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll have to reach
I
out.
like a lot of their products, and I'm not usually a product guy when it comes to weed. I just like, oh, that name sounds cool, and I buy it. I'm like, is it THC? Okay, it's not CBD. Let me get it.
Their labels look pretty cool, too, on the little tubes. All right, well, I guess get her ready. Spark her up. Dan Trachtenberg, acclaimed director of Prey, has been quietly developing a new addition to the Predator franchise, an original anime project titled Predator, Killer of Killers. The surprise announcement was accompanied by a trailer and official stills, now available for public viewing. Described as a 3-part animated anthology, Killer of Killers expands the Predator's mythos with stories rooted in distinct historical eras. According to Bloody Disgusting, the official synopsis reads, Predator, Killer of Killers, an original animated action-adventure film set within the Predator universe, will premiere on June 6, 2025 exclusively on Hulu. The anthology chronicles the stories of 3 formidable warriors from different epochs in human history. A Viking raider guarding her young son on a vengeful blood quest, a ninja in feudal Japan who clashes violently with his samurai brother in a power struggle for succession, and a World War II pilot who ascends into hostile skies to confront an otherworldly threat jeopardizing the Allied cause. While each of these figures is a killer in their own right, they are ultimately prey to a greater force, the ultimate killer of killers.
King of Kings.
While the concept has sparked considerable excitement, particularly among fans of both anime and Predator, often considered a surprisingly natural pairing, I have to admit this isn't entirely in my wheelhouse. I'm not usually drawn to anime of this kind, so it doesn't quite move the needle for me personally. That said, I'll give it a watch out of curiosity, you know? What really has my attention is Trachtenberg's next live-action Predator feature, Badlands, which he reportedly developed in tandem with Killer of Killers. Given his track record, that's the project I'm genuinely looking forward to.
Yeah, and one of those Predators looked like beefy as fuck. He looked like he was like the Brock Lesnar of Predators. He just like he was just fucking so
diesel,
top
man,
heavy.
fucking diesel.
It looked like he can't move his neck. But I don't know. The animation style I didn't really care for in the trailer.
I agree. It was a little blocky.
I mean, I'll probably only watch it because we'll end up reviewing it.
Exactly. It'll be reviewed for sure.
But, yeah, so moving on, newly released promotional images offer a first look at Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze reprising their roles in the upcoming I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot. People, for some reason, still keep asking, what's her name? Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's going to be in it. She's like, no, I'm dead. And apparently they keep asking the director as well, and he was like, I keep asking Sarah, but she's really insistent that she died.
Until she's not.
I mean, fair enough. Look at Scream. They're fucking bringing... I'll get to that in a second, but according to Bloody Disgusting, the official synopsis reads, when 5 friends inadvertently cause a fatal car accident, they choose to conceal their involvement, forging a pact to keep the incident buried rather than face the legal and moral consequences. 1 year later, their buried secret resurfaces with a vengeance, and they're forced to confront a terrifying reality. Someone knows what they did last summer, hence the title. And it is determined to make them pay. Sounds like an awful familiar plot. Look, we liked Halloween 2018, but man, it set a terrible trend for requels. Halloween does it again. I know it's not the first slasher, but it's...
Trendsetter.
It's what everybody thinks of is when you get it going, but now everything's a goddamn requel. And more from Bloody Disgusting. As the group is systematically hunted by an unknown assailant, they uncover a harrowing truth. This isn't the first time such horrors have unfolded.
Really?
In a desperate bid for survival, they seek help from the only known survivors of the infamous 1997 Southport Massacre. I mean, why would the town forget? Like, come on. That was pretty fucking famous in your town. Anyway, the film is slated for a theatrical release on July 18th, promising to blend nostalgia with a fresh, suspense-driven narrative for a new generation of viewers. We'll see. We'll see. Because none of these requels have really inspired confidence.
I agree. The pictures look cool. I mean, but oh, cool, it's pictures of Jennifer Love Hewitt. I mean, I can't say that makes me any more hyped to see the movie. I'm still on the fence about it, but again, like what we just said about Predator, we'll see it and review it. But this is not one that I'm like, oh man, they're doing a new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie.
I enjoy watching, and apparently they're trying to say it's more violent than the original, and I thought that was kind of the charm of the original, is it was a PG-13 slasher.
Exactly, it didn't take that. It didn't go far. It didn't take things too far. So I guess they're gonna throw that. I can't talk. They're gonna throw that out the window on this one and just say, fuck it, we're gonna go for the gore. They're gonna go full Friday the 13th on it.
I think I enjoy it more than most people do because I feel like it's one of those movies that gets that Nickelback and Creed treatment that everybody used to like it, and now everybody's like, oh no, I don't like that movie.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, that's still good.
I can get that. I get that. Yeah.
Last year when I went to go see the Jason Lives filming locations, that was the other place I was thinking about going because it was a little bit closer. It was in North Carolina where they filmed I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, word. In a recent interview with Deadline, Warner Bros. CEO Mike DeLuca confirmed that both a new Gremlins film and a long-awaited continuation of The Goonies
I heard about that.
are currently in active development. Notably, original creator Chris Columbus is returning to collaborate on both projects, marking a highly anticipated creative reunion. DeLuca expressed the studio's enthusiasm for reuniting with Columbus, emphasizing their eagerness to revisit these beloved franchises with his involvement. Additionally, DeLuca revealed that the screenplay for the sequel to Beetlejuice is presently in the writing phase. While no official title has been announced, one might speculate, perhaps only half-jokingly, that it could bear the name Beetlejuice.
I was going to make the joke. I feel like they're going to have to go that way, right?
They have to, but the thing is, Michael Keaton and Tim Burton said that they feel like that they'd be 80 by the time another Beetlejuice movie came out, so they feel like they wouldn't be doing another one. That was said when Beetlejuice came out, and now here we are, like a year later.
So they just
I guess if they're trying to rush it in like that, I guess hey, they can, if they're trying
to rush it in,
if they're trying to be sneaky, they can, I guess, sneak it in, but. Yeah, again, I don't think Beetlejuice needed to exist. I love the original. The original is a classic, one of the greatest, one of the best Tim Burton movies that he's ever done. One of the best '80s movies, period. One of the best movies, period, in my book. But this one, Beetlejuice was cool. It was like, oh, cool, we get to see the characters again. But it was just trying to recapture that lightning in a bottle that the first one did. It did nothing really to bring the characters or the story. Anything. It didn't bring anything out to it didn't make anything flower or bloom or blossom into something that was like, yeah, that was worth it. It was just a cash grab. And I could deal without another one, honestly. I don't really plan on put it this way. Beetlejuice, I'll buy that one when I find it in like a $5 bin. Not that it was a bad movie, but just because I don't have the need to see it again soon or own a great edition because I'm not going to watch it that often. So another one, I'm like, I'm not, I'd rather, I'm cool with Goonies too. I'll check that out, but yeah, I'm not really cool in the Beetlejuice. I
mean, the popcorn tin was pretty cool. I got that.
What did you think of the movie? But yeah, I mean, did you get 2 of the tins or 1?
I don't know if I got 2. Who knows? Nicole wanted them. I still haven't watched it.
Oh shit. Okay.
I still haven't got around to. I liked Beetlejuice as a kid, but I was never the biggest Beetlejuice fan.
I love Beetlejuice. I think Edward Scissorhands and Beetlejuice and Sleepy Hollow and Big Fish are like Tim Burton's greatest movies, man.
Batman 89 for me.
I mean, yeah, that is great. I mean, it's just Tim Burton at his prime was no fucking joke.
Did you ever see this? Was it Frankenweenie?
I love Frankenweenie.
That one was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
that's probably the last Tim Burton movie I've enjoyed.
Yeah, he kind of went on a downward spiral here recently with the Alice in Wonderland shit and all the other shit he's been doing. He lost me at Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
All right, anyway, let's get on to talking about Dead Mail. So Dead Mail kicks off with some poor bastard. He's chained, crawling his way over just to drop a bloody piece of paper in one of those giant-ass public mailboxes. No context, no setup, just chaos from the jump. Enter Jasper, played by Thomas Boykin. A quiet, off-the-grid kind of guy, just trying to keep his head above water. He works a weird-ass gig investigating dead mail, like that undeliverable shit that USPS can't figure out.
It was interesting seeing how they did that shit, too, wasn't it? How they had to look up addresses.
I want to know how they really did it, because he kind of uses this, shady guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
That, just looks into stuff. Which, dude, that random scene with him and the other guy, I mean, I know establishing it, but that shit, that insult, when he said your grandmother masturbates standing up, I was like, that's fucking so stupid, but it works. Who the fuck says that to somebody? You're an asshole. Yeah, well, your grandma masturbates standing up. What the hell? But, yeah, so it's just letters with no return address, packages, cryptic scribblings. It's just a cursed paper trail. They can't deliver it or they can't return it to the sender. And he's good at it, too. He's real methodical. He keeps to himself at a men's shelter, and he's still trying to find a bunkmate. That is until he meets Trent, played by John Fleck. This twitchy-looking, strange older dude who just kind of appears one night.
Looks like a creeper.
Yeah, and he ends up sharing a room with Jasper. They hit it off in a weird way. They're talking about epoxy, and Jasper assumes that Trent's a model builder just like him. Mm-hmm. And Trent's like, no. And he was like, oh, you're like a carpenter, I think, or something like that along those lines. And he was like, no, it's just from some failed business venture. Then Jasper throws him some encouragement, and then they go lights out, just all heart from Jasper. And then meanwhile, that bloody piece of paper, Jasper initially thinks it's a hoax, but something just sticks with him about it, and then he eventually starts digging into it. And since we don't really want to spoil it since it just came out, I feel like we have to stop here before we get into any kind of spoilers. Do you want to do your review first, or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll just go first.
Okay.
I'll just go first, man. This movie sucks ass. I'm sorry, it's ass. This film attempts a slow burn approach, but unfortunately, it lacks any meaningful payoff. The scenes linger far beyond what feels natural or unnecessary, whether it's an attempt at artistic expression or an effort to force emotional renaissance. It ultimately accomplishes neither. It comes across more like the director was unsure of when to call cut. The performances don't do much to elevate the material either. In fact, they make the viewing experience even more tedious. But perhaps the most egregious aspect of the film is its score. The music is not only tonally inconsistent, it's intrusive, overwhelming, and feels entirely out of place. It's a disjointed, chaotic mix that adds confusion rather than atmosphere. In the end, this film simply didn't work for me on any level. It felt aimless, emotionally hollow, and stylistically muddled. To be honest, it completely killed the vibe. This was your pick this week, John, so you owe me a dab hit. I give this piece of shit a 2 out of 10.
Damn, called it a piece of shit. I'll just laugh and listen to your review. I dug it.
What?
I liked it.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh,
and then, like, some of your points made me laugh because you're going to hear my points and you're going to laugh too. Dude, it has like that lo-fi 80s analog horror vibe just like baked into its bones. It made me think of like, are you familiar with the internet backrooms? Like that meme that like just like these rooms like you see in dreams or stuff, and they're just like back rooms.
Yeah.
It's like if the internet backrooms was had a filing system and a bad smell. The whole aesthetic is grimy in the best way. The sets, the lighting, the pacing, just slow enough to get under your skin. And Trent, played by John Fleck, he's so fucking weird, man. He's unsettling, and it totally works. The off-kilter energy just kind of fits. And this is what made me laugh when I listened to yours.
This review. I'm not hating on you,
I
man,
said,
but hey.
literally wrote and shout out to the score. Holy shit.
What?
Dude,
what?
I loved it. I love the synthesizer in the movie. I thought it was beautiful.
What?
It felt...
I feel like you're fucking trolling me right now.
I'm not,
I don't know if we've ever
been
been this apart on a review before.
But
I was expecting you to gang up on this movie.
I know, and
me.
you had already told me you didn't like it, so I thought it was even funnier when I watched it. Now, this is the part where I feel like the ending might be a letdown for some people. It's not a fireworks finale.
No, it's not.
It just kind of eases out instead of blowing up. Personally, I didn't mind it. I know I can understand why some people didn't. It's not some mind-blowing twist or anything, but I feel like it fits. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. But we can get into that off air since we're not.
Yeah, right.
Since we're going to be good boys and not spoil stuff. It knocked my score down a little bit, just a hair.
That's it.
But
just that.
But overall, 7.2 out of 10. I enjoyed it.
Oh my god. What?
I enjoyed it. I find that, dude. I started laughing when you were ripping into the score. I'm like, that's funny because I enjoyed it. One of the times I actually apparently agree with critics. Did you see its Rotten Tomatoes score?
Oh god, no! I didn't even bother to look.
95.
What the?
It has a 9. And I was like, oh, what did like 4 people review it? It's like 21 reviews.
Bro, we're just
critics.
sitting here watching this dude chained to a wall for 5 minutes, crying with this music going. And he's just fucking crying all helplessly, and it's like, dude, kick the fucking pipe out of the wall. Like, oh my god, I can't believe. I don't get it. No, I'm saying it's just this overbearing. Like, it's so. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Look, I'm not gonna show your opinion because you're my boy, but I'm not even gonna challenge it because I don't care to fight for it. This isn't one that I'm like. I just don't even care to waste a breath on it. I'm not part of that 95 percentile that voted that this shit was good. I'll say that,
dude. I just thought it was funny because, like, the whole time I was watching, and I'm like, I don't know why Drew, like, hates this. I was like, I could see not liking it, but, like, hate it. I'm not a... And then the ending happened, and I was like, well, I didn't think it was bad. I thought maybe that's what caused you not to like it, because I enjoyed, like, the whole rest of the movie, like, leading up to it.
Nah, man.
Jasper was my guy.
I like Jasper, and, yeah, that what did we determine that was? It wasn't a paper cutter. It was a hole puncher.
It was a hole punch.
The hole puncher. That was that was a good, nice little. That up to that point, I was like, oh, this might be doing something. And then after the hole punch shot, I just was like, all right, I just totally lost me. I'm like, it's just this weird white dude's obsession with this black guy, and it just lingers on. And he's a creeper, and he's trying to he's a stage 5 clinger. That's what he
Yeah.
is. And
And it has a lot to do with synthesizers. We didn't really mention about that.
this dude, whoever this composer was, I didn't even look him up. He is no John Carpenter. I mean,
Okay, I mean that's not fair. Like, yeah, he's
I
not
was
John
gonna say,
Carpenter.
that might be a
okay,
hard-
you're gonna get me on board with that one. Congratulations.
all right, I won one tonight. I'll take it.
But I enjoyed the score. I remember. I mean, maybe it's because I did too many drugs. Maybe that's what it was. I had too many dab hits. But I just enjoyed. I enjoyed the like synth music.
No, yeah. I mean, like I said, the acting didn't do it for me. And then there's so much.
I thought when you said it was shit, I still at least thought you're gonna be like, well, I enjoyed the score.
No,
You did not enjoy any of this.
I didn't enjoy any
this
of
is
it.
even lower than a Josh Hensley 3.3.
This is, and it's funny because Josh was joking with us. Remember, he's like, the movie you review this week's gonna suck. And then I remember my next comment in the chat was, this week's movie was ass.
Yeah, then
and
you
he
made
was
me
like, see,
think
I
it was
fucking
gonna
told
suck,
you.
and I enjoyed it. And then afterwards, I'm like, yeah, I didn't hate that. I enjoyed it. I said, this is fun because we always talk about how we usually kind of agree on movies,
Yeah.
and we're vastly different.
And
This and like The Witch.
and Prey.
Prey. Yeah, that was
Prey.
the other one I was thinking of.
Yeah, but and it's funny because I didn't know your opinion going into this one, so it was a fun to.
Yeah, I
you
didn't even.
totally
I
got
didn't
me
even
by
feel.
surprise.
I kept it out of the script. I was like, I just want to hit him with this because the way you talked, I was like, he's going to be so shocked. I like this.
I tore it apart.
I know.
I
And
tore it
dude,
apart.
the
Here
part
you are. You went
when
behind and polished out all the edges. You're like, nah, this is good. This is good. This is good. And
Yeah,
we
just-
watched 2 different movies, brother.
Yeah, I just lost it when you got into the score, and I was like, damn, that's one of the highlights I listed on mine. That's funny.
Oh god, if that's the high. Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I was like, I can understand. Like, I was even like, I could understand not liking this movie, but I really enjoy the score.
yeah, I didn't enjoy the.
I can see why the ending might ruin it for people. But
Well, here's the thing. I didn't like. It's a character piece, and I didn't care for or like
You
the
didn't care
character.
for the character.
Yeah.
fair enough. I guess let's get out of here.
All right.
Thanks to all the horror hounds and smokers out there for tuning in. Make sure to stay in touch with us online for episode announcements. We got some more reviews and interviews coming. Make sure to follow us, like I said, online. High on Horror 420, X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I already said Facebook. I feel like I'm missing one. If it's a popular one, we're probably on it. Maybe not OnlyFans.
I was waiting. Where's the OnlyFans shot? There's always the OnlyFans remark. I thought, I'm like, are we gonna get away this week without it? There it is.
Yeah, it pops up week to week. That's what she said. Anyway, also make sure to send us your PPA questions at High on Horror. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking struggling. What the fuck's our email address? High on Horror 420 at gmail.com. Got our damn email address. It's a damn elevated. I'm so elevated.
Mango
I can't
Dragon fucked you up.
think. Jason the Dragon. Anyway, we need to get the fuck out of here. Catch you later.
See you next week.